These doors are opening just in time for the dozens of families moving in this week. Rain and cool temperatures are expected starting early next week. This big gray dome will provide needed shelter for all those who have been sleeping on the streets. Beds are made, linens folded, and bathrooms and showers are set up to welcome 150 new residents. More than 70 are children.
And it's going to be a place where families can be, where kids can play with other children, do their homework, while parents do the very important work of finding a permanent home.
The shelter is operated by Father Joe's Villages, San Diego's largest homeless service provider. Residents will be given 3 meals a day and an array of comprehensive services.
These supportive services include therapeutic childcare, integrated health care, psychiatry, addiction treatment, employment training, chaplaincy, and the wellness programs.
The shelter is temporary, scheduled to remain open for just 7 months. It was spurred from an emergency of hepatitis A and a growing street homeless population. Altogether, the 3 tents provide shelter to 700 people. Priority is given to those already signed up in a county-wide database called a coordinated entry system. It streamlines the process for transitioning people into permanent housing. San Diego City Councilman Chris Ward, whose district spans the downtown region, says the data system is helping to address homelessness. He says he's starting to see improvements, but there's still work to do.
We need to do more on street outreach. We need to work with the regional task force to make sure that our data is being optimized and we know real time where resources are available.
As city leaders celebrated the opening of the tent, 45-year-old Monique Perkins was around the corner standing against a wall beside her suitcase. She says she's on a waiting list to get into the tent, but she was told she'll have to wait a few days while families move in first.
And it's terrifying that this might be my first night that I would have to sleep on the streets with nowhere to go, so it's terrifying.
A December count of homeless people taken by the Downtown San Diego Partnership shows more than 1,000 people sleeping on the streets of downtown. Susan Murphy, KPBS News.